Top headlines. NIA attack over prop into explosion, death toll climbs to 13. Active UN left cadre arrested in Kakching, arms case and ammunition seized. NAPP sweeps Assam University Students' Union Election 2025, cleanses all 6 top posts. Good evening and welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News. This is Joyshree giving you the news in details. The conspirators of the Delhi blast will not be spared as the prop agency will get to the bottom of the case, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Tuesday, November 11, 2025. As the death toll in the explosion rose to 13, government sources said that the occupant of the car in which an explosion was reported on the evening of November 10 was likely Dr. Umar, a resident of Pulwama, Jammu and Kashmir. Additionally, Delhi police registered an FIR under the unlawful activities act and explosive acts in connection with the blast. Meanwhile, Union Home Minister Amit Shah chaired a high-level security review meeting in the wake of the blast. Mr. Shah had earlier said that all possibilities are being explored and a thorough investigation will be conducted. Taking all options into account, the national capital has been placed on high alert with strict vigil being maintained at the airport, railway station and bus terminals.
ये हुआ है यहाँ पर उसमें करेंगे सिलेंडर में
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has strongly condemned the devastating car blast that rocked Delhi on November 10 evening, asserting that those responsible for the act will face stringent action. Speaking during a visit to Bhutan, the Prime Minister said today, "I come here with a very heavy heart. The horrific incident that took place in Delhi yesterday evening has deeply saddened everyone. I understand the grief of the affected families. The entire nation stands with them today." PM Modi further informed that he had been in constant contact with the investigating agency since the incident occurred. "I was in touch with all the agencies investigating this incident throughout last night. Our agency will get to the bottom of this conspiracy. The conspirators behind this will not be spared. All those responsible will be brought to justice," he said. On the other hand, in the wake of the tragedy, the Union Home Ministry have convened a high-level review meeting this morning at 9:30 a.m. Home Minister Amit Shah is chairing the meeting, which is being attended by the Intelligence Bureau Chief, the Home Secretary, the Delhi Police Commissioner and other senior officials to assess the situation and discuss further security measures. The explosion occurred around 6:50 p.m. near gate number 1 of the Red Fort metro station. When the vehicle reportedly halted at the red light, the intensity of the blast destroyed nearby vehicles and caused severe injuries to several passersby, who were immediately rushed to nearby hospital. Investigating agencies have registered a case under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, suspecting a planned terror attack. Security has been tightened in Delhi, Mumbai and other major cities as intelligence inputs suggest possible links to a broader network. Preliminary investigations have revealed that the I-20 car used in the blast has several traffic challans registered in the Delhi NCR region. All of which had been paid. According to the sources, Umar Mohammed, believed to be the key suspect, was inside the vehicle at the time of the explosion. He allegedly planned the attack with two associates and may have acted prematurely following recent arrests in Faridabad, which possibly caused panic within the group. Initial forensic analysis indicate that N4, a commonly used industrial explosive, was likely employed in the blast. In the meanwhile, Bhutan's King, His Majesty Druk Gyalpo Jingmi Khesar Namgyal Wangchuk expressed deep condolences over the tragic loss of lives in the recent Delhi blast while receiving Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Thimphu on Wednesday, November 11. The king said, "Let us all come together and pray for India. Pray for Prime Minister Modi. May all your aspiration, your vision and your service to India bear fruit. May you overcome each and every single obstacle, and may your dream of an even brighter, stronger, more prosperous India be fulfilled. But above all, we would like to take a moment and pray for the people who sadly lost their lives yesterday in Delhi." Security forces on November 9 arrested an active cadre of the proscribed outfit United National Liberation Front came from Lamjau Makalekai near Pukri Achoba under Waikong Police Station in Kalking District. The arrested individual has been identified as Ningthongzam Ingosa alias Palor alias Pandamba of 40 years, a resident of Hairok Part 2, Chingdongpok in Thobal District. According to security sources, Inaucha was actively involved in extortion from the public in the region. During the operation, security personnel recovered several incriminating items from his possession, including 132 pistol with magazine, 3 rounds of .32 ammunition, 1 voter ID card, 1 mobile phone with 2 SIM cards, 1 purse containing rupees 41,200 rupees in cash, and 1 two-wheeler used for mobility. The arrested cadre along with the seized item has been handed over to the concerned police authorities for further investigation. Manipur International University observed National Education Day in Fall 2 November 2025. Manipur International University organized the National Education Day under the theme AI and Education, Preserving Human Agency in a World of Automation. At the conference hall of the varsity here today, Vice Chancellor of MIU Professor P. Kumar Singh, Registrar T. Brajeshwari Devi, Professor Nongthombam Ivohol Singh, and Director of MW Amarjit Ningombam presided the observance as Presidium members. Director Research and Development Cell MIU Professor Thokchom Asa Singha, Professor and Research Officer MIU Professor R.K. Suzala, and Assistant Professor MIU Dr. Devina Saikong were the resource person. The second phase of the Bihar Assembly elections began on Tuesday, November 11 morning across 122 constituencies in 20 districts, marking a crucial stage in the state's electoral process. Polling commenced at 7 a.m. and will continue until 6 p.m. with around 3.7 crore voters eligible to decide the political fate of 12 ministers from Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's cabinet. A total of 45,399 polling stations have been established, including 40,073 in rural and 5,326 in urban areas. Among them are 595 all-women polling booths, 316 model stations, and 91 booths managed by persons with disabilities. Mock polling was conducted earlier in the day to ensure smooth functioning and preparedness. According to the Election Commission, the electorate in the phase includes 1.95 crore men, 1.74 crore women, and 943 third-gender voters. The National Democratic Alliance, comprising BJP, JD, HAM, and LJP, is eyeing a consecutive term, while the Magathbandhan Alliance of RJD, Congress, Lab parties, and BIP seeks to return to power. Prasant Kishore Zain Suraj party is also contesting independently in a bid to gain political ground. Among the key JDU candidates in the fray are Bijendra Yadav, Leslie Singh, Jayan Kusawa, Sumit Singh, Mohammad Jama Khan and Sila Mandal, Neeraj Bablu and Krishnanandan Paswan. The Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad has met a clean sweep in the Assam University Students' Union election 2025, winning all 6 contested positions and securing the top leadership post by significant margins. Leading the winning team, Razikar Chakrabarti was elected president with 1,544 votes, defeating his nearest rival by a margin of 232 votes. In another decisive victory, Kaushik Dasgupta trimmed as General Secretary, garnering 1,628 votes, the highest among all candidates, and winning by a margin of 411 votes for the Assistant General Secretary post. Arpan Chakrabarti emerged victorious with 934 votes, surpassing his opponent by 205 votes, while Mimangsa Koiri secured the Assistant General Secretary positions with 1,370 votes, winning by a close margin of 37 votes. In culture and extracurricular leadership, Arup Das won the magazine secretary post with 1,542 votes, achieving the largest victory margin of 525 votes, reflecting overwhelming student support. Samar Khan claimed the sports secretary seat with 1,418 votes, as he passed his rival by 61 votes. The ABB Peace Sweeping win is being held as a historic moment in the university's electoral history, marking the organization's complete dominance over the students' body and reaffirming its strong foothold in Assam University's campus politics. University officials confirmed that the elections were conducted peacefully with a high voter turnout, and results were announced late in the evening amid jubilant celebration by ABPP supporters. The Superintendent of Police Pankaj Lamba issued an official update regarding the tragic incident at Sainik School Niklok that claimed the life of a Class 7 student, Master Tadu Haro, on November 1. According to SP Lamba, 3 staff members, 2 housemaster and the house superintendent have been arrested for alleged negligence in hostel supervision. The accused have been remanded to judicial custody for 14 and 18 days, respectively, as part of the ongoing investigation. The police have seized CCTV footage from the school premises, which is now under detailed examination. Authorities confirmed that portions of the video will be shared with the parents of the deceased student to maintain transparency during the inquiry. Preliminary assessment of the footage reportedly indicates the involvement of certain students in ragging activities, which may have played a role in tragic death. The police emphasized that all available evidence is being scrutinized thoroughly and carefully in the wake of the incident. The administrative responsibility of the school has been handed over to the vice principal, with the institution now functioning under strict monitoring and enhanced supervision. To ensure an impartial and in-depth investigation, the case has been transferred to the Crime Branch Special Investigation Team, Itanagar, which will conduct further inquiry under close oversight. Let's have a short commercial break.
Nupi khudingmakna tingzang kaizangdana lairaba matamdata chaukat Bharat amadi shem sabadu mapung faragani.
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला, पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है। एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य, उसकी शिक्षा, उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं, समाज की, राष्ट्र की दिशा तय करती
इकाई खुमनजरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपीसिंगी हक्चेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनबा थुंगना पांगथोकली स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंगदब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनबा थुंगना हक्सेली कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी कैंपेन अशिगा पुंशन हंदुना निपान शुभ न्यूट्रिशन मन असिसु होदो अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखनब रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखतलगनी अकुप्प मरोलगिदमक अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबी तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटपा भारत अमगी युमफम
अयहांगना ताइबंग खोंगदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांग जनमित के अयुक पुंग मापंदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखी
लोल लैजब फिजे लैजब लाइनिंग लैजब मैतै फुरुप से अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओइरसी
नुपी खुदिंगमकना तिंगजंग काइजंगदना लैरब मतमदता चौखटपा भारत अमदी शेम साबदु मपुंग फारगनी
माताओं बहनों बेटियों उनका जीवन पीढ़ियों को प्रभावित करने वाला पीढ़ियों का निर्माण करने वाला जीवन होता है एक बेटी का सामर्थ्य उसकी शिक्षा उसका कौशल सिर्फ परिवार ही नहीं समाज की राष्ट्र की दिशा तय करती
इकाई खुमनजरीब प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की लुचिंग मखादा नुपीसिंगी हक्चेल फना थमनबगिदमक्ता अकनब कैंपेन अमा लैबाक सिनबा थुंगना पांगथोकली स्वस्थ नारी सशक्त परिवार तिंजंग काइजंगदब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मसीगी मखादा लैबा सिनबा थुंगना हक्सेली कैंपेन सिंग पांगथोकजगनी कैंपेन अशिगा अमदी प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना दा अप्लाई तौनबगिदमक अखनब रजिस्ट्रेशन पाइखतलगनी अकुप्प अदोमगी अनक्पा आयुष्मान आरोग्य मंदिर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर सरकारी हॉस्पिटल अमदी अंगनवाड़ी सेंटर का तानबी तिंजंग काइजंग दब नुपी पांगल लैबा इमुंग मशीनी चौखटपा भारत अमगी युमफम
अयहांगना ताइबंग खोंगदा जरखिबसे कुमजाली सिंगमगा समापल हुमफुद्रा 1970 मास के कुनिपाल लमतागिना कुनमाथोय निपानबा थांग जनमित के अयुक पुंग मापंदा अयहा ताइबंग फावरखी
लोल लैजब फिजे लैजब लाइनिंग लैजब मैतै फुरुप से अमुक्तदि निंखा तमना लाइनिंग मिखा पोंदबसु ओइरसी
Welcome back again. In this critical condition where all the directions have been squeezed and economy has been damaged due to conflict, we need a brave man like N.K. Sanazawa. This was stated by the former chairman of UNLF Ningthemcha Sanayama during the 30th death anniversary of late N.K. Sanazawa, founder, editor of Lamyanba and founder organization, secretary of UNLF Held at Singzamay Wangma Tarvan Katri Lekai. The observance was organized by Lamyanba Sanajawa Taupang Lup. Many distinguished and eminent persons took part in the observance and paid floral tribute to the photographs of late N.K. Sanazawa. Speaking at the observance, Ningthemcha Sanayama further said, late Sanazawa went to jail several times for justice and his motherland. He also said Sanazawa was a multifaceted person. Moreover, Sanayama narrated the works and life of late Sanazawa in detail.
ngasi ko le pa ki oi phibam yamna lo tan pham mai kai khuding mak tagi kang khong cha le phim sesta no en ke sana za ko ba new singi ma thau ta se hen mek sing sum do le masai integrity le ba achum bagi da makta handan na jail chang ba ki da ba da mana ma gi pon si do struggle ma gi saktam lo ki ba do ba new sing ma na sing yamna thau ta
EOL Secretary Mayengbam Dhananjoy stated that changes are seen in all culture and tradition across the globe and it's a natural truth. However, emphasized that the influence of alien cultures which could weaken society must be addressed promptly while there is still time. He said this during a press meet held at the office of AMS at Kwakatel. The press meet was attended by Secretary Publicity Wahengbam Luang Lema. Speaking to media persons, Dhananjoy further said, adoption of extravagant cultural practices by wealthy individuals in ritual from birth to death should not be accepted as a new norm. Such practices, when emulated to a lesser extent by the less privileged, make rituals like weddings and birthday increasingly expensive, thereby weakening the economy, he said. He further said that using items not sourced from Manipur in local rituals and traditional practices not only undermines the authenticity of these rituals but also strengthens the state's economy.
Miyam sibu karisu leitana khanba muungda luhongbada isana tawning tawngba muungda tawsalapa khogi kundu pareng lembada sanagi kundu hapchalapa de cake kakpi ganu na miyam na hanna appeal torpa jibauda cake kaksalapa adrigi pijang ni pak sauna khogi he na basading haitare ko sungmo paisa yam chauna thadaraga tawgi yauna tawba mata sidi miyam bu thogu sitabani haina aikoi yola madi miyam na logje aduna asigumba se matung makhata abda atei miyam sokopi ganu aduga asugumba tawba matamda lekai khun da lebiriba ima maira baby sing club sing su khara yengsan biu aduga yona tu mase makhata na akan miyang changjagani.
On the other hand, Secretary Publicity Wahengbam Luang Lema said the introduction of cake cutting and the inclusion of costly decorative elements and arrangement in weddings will hinder societal progress rather than advance it. She further warned that promoting these practices will not only weaken the state's economy but also increase its reliance on external sources. The organization emphasized that such practices must be stopped, she added.
We culture in Momo, Manchilaka, Mammy Samzelaka, Oirani, and Masia, Yaiva Makadi, in Adokutingi, Makadagi, Matam Zadana culture or Suna or Suma Pandaki, Pusalako, or Suma Pamapam, Matam Zadana, Equigi, not culture, Yansinaba, Nasida Gina Makatana, Kaigumba, Equigi Lamdam Sida, a Hienba. Equigi Miam Tithaman, Tomana, Equigi culture would not to Haka, the Maling, Miam, Timbang, the Pupanabasida. Equate Aman Abunam Hanaraga, Id Azaram, Narakan, Manipuri, Sanagi, Kundo Parego, Sanam Molums, Hagapi, Sumiam among the Topican.
Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rayo made a strong appeal to the central government for enhanced support in critical sectors, including infrastructure, education and connectivity to ensure equitable development of the state. Speaking as a guest of honor at the 22nd Annual Commonwealth Parliamentary Association India Region Zone 3 conference held at the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, Rayo urged the centre to reconsider the establishment of an Indian Institute of Science, Education and Research in Nagaland. The project, announced in the Union Budget 2015-16 but never materialized, already has 200 acres of land earmarked at the Sukhoi near Dimapur Airport. Rayo also called up for upgrading the Nagaland Institute for Medical Sciences and Research into an AIMS-like institute, arguing that it would significantly improve healthcare access in the state and neighboring regions. Highlighting Nagaland's poor railway connectivity, he noted that the state currently has only 8 kilometers of railway line and praised for the expeditious completion of the Dimapur to Tizit railway project, which will traverse Woka, Mokokchung, Longland and Mon district, the Chief Minister also sought a review of the Chaito Greenfield Airport project in Kohima, which was recently shelved due to funding constraint. Rio lamented that despite possessing rich deposits of cobalt, nickel, natural gas and petroleum, Nagaland remains resource constrained as oil exploration continues to be subsidized. He further pointed out that the state lacks national institutions such as IITs or national law universities, essential for fostering research and retaining talent. The Supreme Court on Monday issued notice on writ petitions filed by Jamiat Ulama Hind and the All Assam Minorities Students Union seeking directions to the Center and the Registrar General of Citizen Registration to complete the long-pending statutory steps required after the publication of the final National Register of Citizens for Assam in August 2019. A bench of justices P.S. Narasimha and A.S. Tendurkar sought responses from the Union government, the Census Commissioner, the Assam government and the State NRC coordinator on the pleas, highlighting that no action has been taken in the last 6 years to operationalize the final NRC. Senior advocates Kapil Sival and Indira Jaising, instructed by Advocate Fuzul Ahmad Ayubi, appearing for the petitioner, submitted that while the Supreme Court has closely monitored the NRC exercise between 2013 and 2019, the authorities have failed to complete the final statutory steps under the Citizenship, Registration of Citizens and Issues of National Identity Cards Rule 2003. Senior Congress MLA Sudip Roy Barman on Monday said the party will contest the next Tripura Assembly election without forming any alliance, asserting that the party would take on the BJP on its own. Addressing a program of Turaibari in North Tripura district, Roy Barman urged the people to ensure the Congress victory in the 2028 Assembly elections. The next Assembly polls is scheduled to be held in early 2028. Many will advise you not to join the Congress, but the reality is that the party will not force any alliance in the next election. The Congress will fight the fascist BJP alone, the former minister said. In the 2018 Assembly election, the Congress and the CPI-led Left Front had jointly contested in an attempt to defeat the BJP but failed to succeed. People want to see Ashish Kumar Saha and me running the government in Tripura. The Congress is the only party that can counter the BJP's rise, Roy Barman said. Manipuri ni ngapa itu? For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-2890-982 and subscribe to the ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have the headlines again. NIA takes over prof into explosion that toll climbs to 13. Active UNLFK cadre arrested in Kokching arms case and ammunition seized. And ABBP sweeps Assam University Students Union Election 2025, cleanses all 6 top posts. That's all for today. Thank you again for being with us.